Hello, I am Nindy Kerr of Nindy's Creative Corner. Today we will be making this punch art fox. Got my inspiration from this catalog, which I don't know why I got it in the mail, but it did have this cute little fox, and mine is quite similar. This one is made out of soft suede, I think, or maybe baked brown sugar. I didn't check, but we're going to make it out of Cajun craze this time. You'll need this little flower punch from the, well, I will be putting all the supply list of all the punches at the bottom with their numbers. We'll use this to make his little toes. We'll use this oval punch for his body front and his tail. The word window punch for his little arms. This oval punch for his eyes. The pennant punch for his ears, the 1 1/4 inch square punch for his face. I guess we don't need this one since I changed my ear idea. And we'll use this extra large oval punch for his body. So let's start putting him together. So here's his body, and here's the little white part that goes down the front. Remember, you just need a small amount of glue. Remember, we're gluing as a grown-up now, not as a child. We don't need globs. Just try to center it at the sides. Get it however far from the bottom you want, because the top part will be covered up. Okay, we'll cut this 1 1/4 inch square in half. You can use either your paper snips or your paper trimmer. Check and pick which one you want. I'll use this one. Okay, let's color on his nose with our basic black marker. And we will use a little glue at the end to attach his head to his body. Just try to get it on straight. Fairly close. Okay, let's do his eyes now. We'll put a little bit of snail on one and touch it till it's got the majority of the sticky off. We'll match these two together. Put them on the sticky part of the Post-it note and trim them to get this shape. The reason we do them together is so they'll turn out the same size. Otherwise you can get pretty frustrated trying to get it the same size. Try to make sure it's even on both sides up here. Okay, remove the Post-it note and unstick the two pieces. This is probably the hardest part. And you can just rub off, well, we use that one as the back. Let's see if we like those. Okay. So I'll put glue on this half. I tried to get the little point parts to line up with the edge of the triangle underneath. That's why I like glue for this sort of thing, is you can kind of move it around for a little bit to get the angle the way you want it. And the positioning just right. Okay, there we go. Alright, use our black marker again. I'm going to put his eyes more in the center this time. I know that part still reminds me of an owl. Okay, let's work on the ears now. I did, oops, these little pieces I did that, punched that much of the Cajun Craze and Whisper White for the ears. We will glue them together. Now we will do it down a little bit. Try to make it even on the sides. And we don't want glue all the way down to the bottom because it will be hanging off the edge. Okay, now we will go ahead and put the glue here. And glue his ears out a little bit. I guess we're giving him bigger ears than the last one. I could always shove it down if I wanted, but go for some variety. Just try to get him about the same size. Okay, there we go. And we will cut. Well, first we will do his little paws. Just stick the end in a little ways and punch. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't stick it in far enough. There we go. Okay, see there's his little paws now, and do the other side. Okay, there. Now we'll trim this in half. Okay, we want to line it up with the edge of the body and the bottom of the body. And do this one too. Notice it's not on very thickly. So I'll try to get it the same height. Over the edge, there we go. Alright, now we will work on his tail. We'll use the other half of this part of the extra triangle. cut a little off. Glue it on. And this is half of a triangle this size. I mean from the square. Okay, point it up there. And we will start trimming just slightly below that and bring it to the point. Do the same over here. And there's our little tail. And put it under where we want. I usually try to cover the part that I don't want glue on with my finger. I guess we want it to stick out a little bit further. Okay, there we go. So, a little bit different, but I like both of them. And I'm sure yours will turn out a little bit differently too. So let's make a card to attach these to.